Alrighty, hello everyone. Hello. Welcome, my friends, to my last day of streaming for the week. This is my 6th straight day streaming. Tomorrow I finally get a day off, a nice break. Not to say that I don't enjoy streaming every day, I absolutely do, but it's always good to have a break for various reasons. First being, I actually get to see my wife for a change, which is a good thing, because I don't really get to spend much time with her during the weeks. When I'm working, I'm in here most of the day. And we only get a little bit of time at night when she gets home from work to spend time together. But, also the weekly run to do errands and the like. So it'll be nice. Plus, it's been very hot here in Washington State. Actually, most of the United States has been pretty hot over the past 3-4 days. But it's been very hot here, and supposedly it's supposed to cool down tomorrow. So it'll be a nice opportunity for me to get out of the house and actually enjoy some of the cooler weather, which will be very, very nice. So that'll be nice, okay? But today we got a full streaming day planned for everybody. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the excitement of my final major streaming day of the week. When I come back from break on Wednesday, I'm going to come back strong with a lot of new content, a lot of variety of content. It should be pretty exciting. So let's talk a little bit about that, guys. First of all, before we even get to the schedule, one thing that I want to throw out there, because I really need everyone's input on this, and I'm curious to hear everyone's input on this, okay? So, first of all, today is Monday, July 22nd, 2019. All right, and as you guys know, over the past half of a week, I think it was about Wednesday or Thursday of last week, I changed the emotes here on my channel, and many of them reflected Marvel Comics characters. The reason we did that was because of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 playthrough, which I did over the course of the weekend. It was 2 major sessions, 8 hours of gameplay, and it's in the books. It was a fun couple of days, but it was a very short game, and now we're back to business as usual, alright? Some people liked the Marvel emotes, some people did not. Some people said, I like the Marvel emotes, but I actually prefer the older original emotes better, and so, when are they coming back, etc. Alright? So, here's the deal. I'm not sure. What I'd like to say is, it's really up to you guys. Originally, what my plan was that I was going to have my day off tomorrow, and then probably Wednesday or Thursday this week, I was going to revert all the emotes back to the old stuff, and bring back the originals, alright? But some people have actually expressed their desire to keep some of these because they said that they're actually better than the originals. So, for example, I used to have the Banhammer emote. A lot of people are saying that this new one with Thor's hammer hitting a scroll in the face is actually better than the old Banhammer emote, and maybe I should keep this one around instead. Okay. I'm okay with that, if that's what people want. But understand that, sadly, I don't have any more spaces for new emotes. So, if I keep a Marvel emote, it means that either another emote is not coming back, or I have to get rid of another one of the emotes, okay, that previously we've been using. So I'm not sure. I'm going to toss this out to the stream chat right now. Which emotes do you like now better than others, and or which emotes would you like to keep over which ones do you want to see go away to see the return of others? So we got a few people saying Thanos, keep Thanos. Excuse me, I call him Thanos. I guess his name is Thanos. Oh, Thanos. You want to destroy this universe, Thanos. Oh. Whatever. So some people are saying keep Thanos, alright? Now, if that's the case, if I keep Thanos, do you want me to get rid of the lean-in manual ban emote that we were using? Is Thanos a replacement, or do I want to bring back lean-in? If I bring back lean-in manual ban, that means we have to get rid of another emote. Okay. Let's see what people say here. Champion Stunlock says he likes Thanos and Captain America. But now people are saying, no, we need lean-in. We want both. We want both. Okay. Someone's to get rid of the Santa emote. See, I understand that. The problem is then, come Christmas, we have to get rid of an emote to make room for Santa. Delete the fun emote. The fun in quotation marks. People don't want that one. Is that true? So people are saying, can we have both lean-in and Thanos? All right. See, I'm glad I'm asking you all today. So people are saying lean-in and Thanos should both stay. Okay. Get rid of Santa temporarily. Popsicle says we don't really need the Phoenix Wright emotes anymore. I guess that's true, Popsicle. I didn't even think about that. You know, the Phoenix Wright playthrough took quite some time, but it is over now. So maybe I can get rid of the 2 objection emotes. That's actually a good point. Do you guys want me to keep... People are saying get rid of fun. Get rid of fun in quotation marks. Okay, I could do that. Do you guys want me to keep the new Banhammer emote? It's called, what is it, DSP Scroll or whatever? Do you want me to keep that one over the old Banhammer? I'm thinking I should keep the Wolverine emote, and here's why, because people always make a joke about that story about my Wolverine action figure all the time. They bring that up as a meme, right? So maybe keep the Wolverine and say, oh, the Wolverine action figure, and you could bring up the Wolverine, you know, emote. Golden Colt says, keep the scroll emote, but call it DSP Banhammer again. Get rid of the dab. I mean, I would, but people actually use it. People use the dab a lot from what I've seen. Popsicle says the Wolverine action figure is why he made that emote to begin with. Alright, so it seems to me there's a consensus. Keep the Thanos emote, but also return the old Lean and Manual Band emote. Keep the Wolverine emote, and get rid of the objection emote and maybe the fun emote. Okay, this is good feedback. This is good feedback. Thank you guys. All right, so FYI, I'll do that later this week. Like I said, not today. I'm off tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or Thursday when I get a chance. I'll probably swap the emotes around a bit. All right. Get rid of the frog emotes? No, that's not right. Come on, man. We're going to get rid of the frog emotes. People like the frogs. There's nothing wrong with frogs. It's actually funny because this week there haven't been a lot of frog usage. I noticed that ever since we changed the emotes for Marvel. It seems like the frog usage has been down to a minimum. So, all right. So anyway, that's first order of business. I'll do that later this week. Okay, guys, thank you for the feedback. Okay. Second order of business. Let's talk about the schedule so you guys know what to expect this week. Today it's going to be Super Mario Maker 2 here on the first stream. Apologies because when I first started the stream it didn't say that. I had changed all the settings on the stream to say Super Mario Maker 2 and all of that, but apparently there was an error, but Twitch didn't tell me there was an error, so it didn't save them, and when I started broadcasting it said I was doing Minecraft, which obviously I'm not. I did that last night. Why did it have an error? Well, because I named the stream DSP Tortures Himself in Super Mario Maker 2. I mean, it's obviously a joke. You know, when I play the game, I do have fun with it, but I've been doing user-created levels where it challenges myself to play them, right? So that being said, it's been fun, but, I rage a lot when I die on these levels. So I did it as a joke, and apparently Twitch does not allow the word torture at all. Like, they just don't want you to use the word torture. So because I used the word torture, it had an internal error and didn't update, even though it didn't tell me. So then I had to rename it. I think it was like DSP Punishes Himself or something like that, right? So maybe I've been DSP Waterboards Himself. Maybe they would allow that. But if I use the word torture, it's not allowed or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's what happened. So now, Super Mario Maker 2, my weekly session, where I do more user-created content, but I balance that with the top-ranked content in the game. I think 4 different people have submitted levels so far, and, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure more people will submit levels over the day. They typically do. When I'm doing this, usually I get a bunch of emails coming in, suggestions of stages to play and the like. So we'll see what comes in during the course of the stream. Should be a fun time. And, it should be a fun time. Should be a good time. Usually is. Later tonight, the continuation of Judgment on the stream. That is correct. The continuation of Judgment coming up later tonight. 2 more hours in Kamurocho. And for those of you who've been following along the playthrough, this week there's been a lot of development in the plot. In fact, the last stream we had a giant plot twist that certainly I was not expecting in the game. I did not think that that was going to happen. And it kind of blew me away. I was like, oh, man. Okay, let's see where this goes. So I'm excited for more tonight. I hope you guys are excited for more Judgment later tonight. Okay? Tomorrow I'm off, as I've explained. No streaming tomorrow at all. I will be on break. So please, during the downtime, head over to DSPGaming, my YouTube channel, where I archive all of my daily live streams, and give it a look. Catch up on all the stuff I did this week, including Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, a ton of progress in Judgment, weekly sessions of games such as Black Ops 4 Blackout, Minecraft, etc. Some pretty good stuff over there. And, of course, we had a major session of Final Fantasy IX. I'm now almost at the end of the game. And some Dragon Quest Builders 2 progress as well. So it's been a lot of fun stuff this week that you can get caught up on DSP Gaming while I'm off from streaming tomorrow, okay? Then I will be back on Wednesday with more Final Fantasy IX. Will it be the conclusion of the game? I'm not sure. The last session that I played, people were basically telling me, yeah, I could definitely beat the game in one more session. I guess all that there's really left to do, there's a tiny bit more side content. All right, but then there's basically story and the end of the game. So, that might be it. That might be the end of it. I've been playing the game for about a month now. I've really been enjoying it. And, I'll finally be concluding it and be able to give you my opinion on what I thought about it. Okay? So that might be Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, my weekly session of Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royal. All right, that'll be a fun one. On Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, it's the return. The return of Ask the King. This is my bi-monthly Q&A show where I answer your questions live on the stream. Now, what I have to say is this. I need more questions. I've been checking the thread. As of last night, I only have like 17 posts. That's not a lot, guys. And I'll say this, earlier this year, I basically said to all of you, if people aren't going to be, submitting good questions for the show, I don't necessarily see how Ask the King can continue, Now listen, I understand every single day is kind of like Ask the King. Because every single day now, right, I do interactive streaming, where we have a pre-stream where I talk to all of you. I talk to you guys during the gameplay. So we basically have kind of Q&A every single day, all right? So I totally understand if for some of you, you're like, man, I don't see the point of Ask the King. I hear you. I said this earlier this year, but when I said this as a possibility, saying maybe it's time to retire Ask the King, I had massive backlash from the longtime fans basically saying, oh my God, but this series has been running for so long, and that would be wrong. We like having one place where we can get questions answered rather than having to watch every single pre-stream and every single stream and everything. So I was like, okay, then submit questions. So I need that. All right. So if you guys want to see the show continue, you've got to head over to the kingofhate.com forums. You've got to post up your questions in the thread for Ask the King. It's that simple. If I don't get enough questions to do the show, there just won't be a show. I'm just being honest here, Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if people post up and how it goes, and we'll go from there. Okay? Will the King of Hate vlogs be abandoned then? I mean, yeah, essentially what would happen is the King of Hate vlogs would be an archive channel, and every once in a while, if I absolutely had the need to do something that was a vlog that didn't fit on DSP Gaming, I would do it over there. But yeah, I mean, at this point, there's, that era of myself as a content creator is pretty much coming to an end, and it's all YouTube's fault, I didn't want to stop making vlogs, but YouTube literally made the vlogs completely a waste of everyone's time. They're not profitable at all because they lost so many advertisers. A lot of them get demonetized anyway, so what was the point of making them anymore, All right. So anyway, guys, please head over to the kingofhate.com forums. Please post up your questions for Ask the King. If you want to see the show continue, it's going to be this Thursday, main stream. Reminder that when I do Ask the King, the stream starts later than usual. It usually starts around noonish, maybe a little after noon, because the show's around 3 hours long, but I do a pre-stream. So it gives me some time to review the questions and get everything set up for the show as well. Okay? Alright, so that's Thursday. Thursday night, more Judgment. 2 hours of Judgment on Thursday night. Then on Friday, it's the premiere of Wolfenstein Youngblood. Alright? This is a Wolfenstein game that apparently is going to be a shorter game. From what I'm to understand, it's very cheap. It's only like $20 or $30. So it's certainly not a full-fledged release, and it's based off the same game engine as the previous Wolfenstein games. But supposedly it's going to be interesting because it has a co-op aspect, and it's also a game set in the 1980s with the daughters of B.J. Blazkowicz. It is based around co-op, and I will say this: I am considering doing co-op. I have not 100% solidified details yet. I should have those solidified within the next couple of days. So by the time that I come back from my break tomorrow, I should have answers for all of you on what you can expect considering the Wolfenstein Youngblood playthrough. Alright, I will have more information about that soon. I'm sorry I don't have it set in stone yet. It's been a very busy week for me. But I will have more info shortly so you know what's coming. Okay? Fair enough? Alright. Fair enough. So that's Friday. Friday night, I'm going to do my weekly MLB The Show stream, and quite frankly, this will determine whether or not I keep playing the game, because last week, I'll be very honest with all of you, I got pretty bored. There's just not much going on in the game anymore. There's no hope for me to even win games, because sadly, quite sadly, my team is terrible. I'm on the Pittsburgh Pirates for like a multi-year contract, alright? And with these Pirates, they suck. I'm good. I hit the balls. I make home runs. I score. My team is so terrible. Whenever I'm not at bat, they're run after run after run scored against us. So there'll be games where I get grand slams and we fucking lose by 10 runs. And it's like, what's the point of this anymore? You know, like, it was fun when you saw the development of my character. You saw him coming up in the minors. He's getting better. Gee, is he going to get drafted? Ooh, he got drafted, right? All right, now he's drafted. Ooh, now he's getting traded. This is fun. But now I've got a locked-in contract with the Pirates for multiple years. And this team is so bad that seriously, like, it's just not very fun anymore. So I think this Friday night, we're going to do MLB. All right, we're going to see how it goes. If somehow it becomes fun again, if you guys really like the stream or whatever, I'm okay with keep doing it as a chill stream. But if we get bored, that's it. You know, like, trust me, there's many other things we could do as chill streams that we don't have to keep playing MLB. It was just a great idea. You know, I started playing it, if you can believe it, guys, late March. MLB came out in late March. I've been playing it for 1, 2, 3, almost 4 full months on and off. I didn't even realize this. Like, I had no actual cognition that I had been playing MLB for 4 months until, like, last session. I was like, holy shit, really? Like, the playthrough's this goddamn long? I had no idea I'd been playing it this long. So, let's see how it goes this Friday, and it maybe make or break whether or not I continue to play this as a chill stream tonight. Okay? Fair enough? Alright. Saturday, more Wolfenstein Youngblood. Okay? It'll be more Wolfenstein Youngblood this Saturday. More than likely, that'll be paired with Judgment. Sunday, up in the air, but more than likely, it'll be the continuation of Dragon Quest Builders 2, because at that point, I wouldn't have played it for many, many days. Alright? And then probably Sunday night, my weekly Minecraft stream. And then, you know, we'll play it by ear. We'll see what else happens. That coming week is the release of Madden 20, and someone has already expressed interest in maybe donating it to me because they were like, man, I'd really like to see you play Madden this year. And I said, yeah, but I'm not buying it. As you guys know, I'm not into sports that much, but I consider playing it at least a few sessions. If someone donated it, I'd give it a shot, but I'm not going to drop $60 on this game. I know I'm not going to be playing, you know, at super length or anything like that. Okay? So we'll see how that goes. What's up, Akim Toto? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Okay. So that's the rough schedule for the next week. A good balance of ongoing playthroughs, Ask the King, new game, chill streaming. Should be a good time. Okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple reminders. Super Mario 64 playthrough is coming. It's set in stone. It's happening. Essentially, it's going to begin once we kind of finish up with Wolfenstein Youngblood and we're moving on to kind of the next content week. That's probably when I'm going to start it up. That's the Viewer's Choice playthrough. That's the game that you guys nominated and voted. And that's going to begin soon. So I hope you guys are excited for Super Mario 64. I will be playing the original game that is available, I guess, on the Nintendo Shop on the Wii U. That's the version I'll be playing, okay? So that's coming up. Hope you guys are excited for that. Okay? Let's see here. One other thing, guys, because we are now finally approaching the end of the month. In fact, just a little bit over a week left. I think like 9 days left in the month. Our subscriber goal. I need to call attention to this because at this point we are far away from hitting the subscriber goal. Just being honest here, we're currently at 463 subs, which is great, by the way. But the goal was 525 subs for the month. If we hit 525 subs this month, I'll be doing a Rage-a-thon. This is a marathon event where you guys can nominate and vote on games for me to play in a marathon setting that are going to cause me to rage, since you guys seem to like to see me rage so much. All right. I think this would be a really fun event. You guys seem to like this idea when I proposed it earlier this month. However, we really haven't seen much progress or headway at all in the realm of subs. So just a heads up, with only 9 days left in a month, guys, if you have not subscribed yet and you have the possibility of subbing this month, you might want to consider it. All right. You get many benefits to subbing, including access to all the emotes. As I explained, I'm going to update those emotes later this week. So you guys are going to get a lot of new, the older ones back, and a combination of keeping some of these Marvel emotes that you liked, plus getting the older classics back that you guys like, all right? Plus, you don't have to watch advertisements when I take ad breaks, all right? And you get a cool chat crown to show how long that you've been an ongoing supporter of the channel. So, many benefits to subscribing. Please consider subscribing, It helps you, it helps me, it helps everybody, and we can have a cool event come out of it. Okay? All right. There you go. I see people are doing memes. That's not me, not a meme of me. I'm literally banning anyone trying to give me advice right now. Oh, great. What a great meme. I wonder who that could possibly be. Who could that meme possibly be referencing? I could never figure that out. Okay. All right, so now let's go to segment 2. The gratuitous plugs. This is everyone's favorite segment, of course. Mine as well, because I just love giving plugs on my stream instead of interacting with you guys and playing games. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for 11 awesome years that I have been allowed to be a content creator here on the internet, sharing my daily gameplay experiences and live reactions with you on a daily basis. It's been a blast. I absolutely love it. When I started off, I was just doing this for a hobby at night. Every night I would do a couple hours of filming after work and upload to YouTube. That was a much different era. Then I unexpectedly lost my office job of 5 years. I had to find something else to do quickly. And I said, gee, I wonder if I could just turn my YouTube presence into a job. And I got partnered. And, that lasted a good 6+ years of my life where I was a full-time gaming YouTuber. It was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved doing it. However, just being quite honest, it didn't have much longevity because YouTube over the years completely ruined their business model. And by 2017, they had lost the vast majority of their advertisers on YouTube. Basically made it unreasonable and unattainable for someone like me to keep making a living doing it. It sucks because, as you know, I really love doing it, but that's just the reality of things, okay? So I had to make a decision. What am I going to do in order to keep things going? And I decided I'm going to become a full-time streamer on Twitch. And it meant a lot of changes. It meant basically becoming more interactive. It meant streaming a ton. And it meant being more about the streaming than anything else. Previously when I made videos for YouTube, it was like I was in an isolation booth. I was ignoring anyone on stream chat. I wouldn't pay attention to it. It would just be like me playing a game by myself. Now, it's completely the opposite. I interact with you guys constantly. We have a lot of fun. I feel that the streams are a lot more organic now, and I'll be very honest with all of you, since I made these changes 2.5 years ago, I actually love coming to work every day. I feel that it's a lot more entertaining and fun doing it this way than it used to be. All right? That being said, because I've changed the way I make my content, I now primarily rely on you guys to crowdfund me in order to allow me to keep going, doing this for a living. If it wasn't for the stream contributions that I receive on a daily basis, I could not keep doing this. So I just want to say up front, thank you guys so much for all of your support. These past 2.5 years have been amazing. I would love to keep this going as long as I can, even though I realize in reality, no, this is not viable for something I can do for the rest of my life. But it's certainly something that in the short term here, I love doing. All right. Now, before we even get to any kind of contribution methods, what I want to say is, listen, I understand that many of you cannot contribute. That's perfectly fine. Even though contributions are greatly appreciated, and yes, they do keep things going around here, they're not mandatory. I'm just happy that people come by and hang out with me on a daily basis. Being very honest here, the fact that anyone even cares about me and my opinions on games is pretty outstanding. Like, it's crazy to me that I still have any kind of a following after all these years I've been doing it, and it's amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. So thank you all right? That being said, if you can go above and beyond to support, my streams or whatever, there are many ways that you can. All right, and now allow me to review some of those. The first is checking out my Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidephil. We're very quickly approaching the end of the month, so if you'd like to get in on this month's special rewards and perks for your contributions, you need to pledge by the end of July. Many things available, including, getting the ability to nominate and vote on games for special events, priority access to do so, getting shout-outs on my Ask the King video, getting your questions answered in my Ask the King video every other month, and hell, getting a private Q&A video made for yourself so that you can, really get your burning questions answered in an extended period of time, right? So, some really great perks, all right? Please check out my Patreon. Please consider pledging. Thanks to anyone who already does, and just thanks in general, all right? Now, I also have a Teespring store where I sell all kinds of fun merchandise, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, etc. Great quality stuff. I can attest to it because I own a bunch of it, and I've now, at this point, I've owned some of the shirts for 2 years, and they haven't faded or worn out, so good stuff, okay? Give it a look. Anything you buy helps me out, and you get a cool collectible out of it. I have an Amazon wish list. This is something relatively new. The wish list basically is composed of a bunch of credits for the 3 major gaming networks, including PlayStation Store, Xbox Live, as well as Nintendo Shop. If you buy anything from my wish list, it helps me out, and it helps defray the cost of streaming, so I don't have to spend all this money on all supplies and games. If you do get something off of my wish list, all right, please email me the code. The reason I say that is because the Amazon wishlist system is not set up properly for digital distribution. It assumes that you're basically buying something and mailing it to someone, which obviously is not the freaking case here. So, if you do happen to buy something from my Amazon wishlist, thank you, but you need to email me the code, or else I won't get it, and I won't be able to use it for the streams, okay? So thanks to anyone who does, and please give it a look. You can either find that below the stream, or you can type !wishlist into the stream chat to bring up the link for it, okay? Okay. Continuing on. If you're here live on the stream, and you would like to contribute during the stream and get some credit for your contribution, some extra recognition, you absolutely can. If you either cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, I will give you a live shout out, all right? I'm appreciative of all contributions, but please understand there's a few criteria that I need to follow, and there's a methodology that I use. First of all, understand that I have zero obligation to say or do anything on my stream. Just because you contribute does not mean I'm obligated to respond in any way, shape, or form. However, I do go outside of my own, way to try to make sure everyone gets recognition, as long as it's reasonable among the following criteria. First of all, I cannot violate Twitch's terms of service. Pretty simple. There's certain things I can't say or do. So some people try to get me in trouble and try to get me to say things that are going to get me in trouble. I can't do that, okay? Number 2, please understand that we don't want to derail the stream, so we're not going to bring in topics like politics or religion that are going to be very argumentative. They're going to piss people off. They're going to make people get angry at each other. This stream is not about that stuff. All right, it's supposed to be a chill gameplay stream, so that's why we don't bring up those topics in general. Also, we don't bring up negativity. We don't bring up drama. We don't insult others. And what we're trying to do is maintain a chill and fun vibe to the stream, so that anyone can just come in and have fun, see my honest reactions to a game, interact with me a little bit, and just have a good time. You're trying to escape the drama and negativity of reality. You don't need to have more of it created on this stream, right? So, in general, the streams are great. In general, the streams are outstanding. We have a lot of fun together, and people get it. So thank you very much for that, and let's have a good one today, okay? Now, as you can see, we also have a Stream Stats leaderboard sitting at the top of the screen. This is an extra way for me to give you guys recognition for your contributions. If you either are the top cheerer or the top tipper of the day, you will get your name up there on the leaderboard, over the course of the stream. So another way to get recognized, right? Now, in addition to that, we have a cheering leaderboard that is integrated here into Twitch itself. If you look at the top of your stream chat, you may see it. If you're on mobile, you may not see it. This cheering leaderboard basically lists the top 10 cheering contributors for the week, okay? And it updates automatically. As of today, it has completely reset. So as you can see, guys, if you can see it right now, only one person is on it because one person cheered this morning. But if anyone else cheers, you will get onto that leaderboard. So a good opportunity today to cheer if you want to get some recognition on that cheering leaderboard. Now would be the time to do it, okay? All right. One final thing. I have not brought this up recently, but FYI, you know, the beginning, the first week of the month is coming up very quickly. The first week of every month is the toughest for me because that's when all my bills clear. So please consider contributing by tipping me. By tipping me, those are funds that I get right away, and any funds that you tip me have either been going towards the cost of games or paying bills. So please consider tipping me. It helps out tremendously. You know, just throwing that out there that is an option that's viable and really helps me out a lot. All right. Not even going to dwell on it. Now, let's get the shout-outs for those who have contributed. Shall we? We start off with Fat Mr. Bo, who tipped me $5 earlier this morning. It was before the stream had ever started. So thank you, Fat Mr. Bo, for the $5 tip. And he makes the following suggestion. You guys ready? He says, suggestion for the Mario Maker stream, put a 15 time limit, well, I screwed up already. Blah. Try this again. Suggestion for the Mario Maker stream, put a 15-minute time limit on levels. After 15 minutes, if you haven't seen the flagpole, move on to the next level so you won't be stuck on one for an hour. See, here's the thing. I understand why you would suggest that, especially if you're here to see a variety of streams, a variety of stages, excuse me. However, I kind of feel that if I only limited myself to 15 minutes for a stage, basically I'd be quitting a bunch of stages, because there's been a lot of stages that I've tried, user-created levels that I've tried, that were very challenging and difficult, and some of them took upwards of 30, 45 minutes. I mean, the one that was the most challenging, you know, that people really liked watching me play, took me 2 streams to beat. You know what I mean? But I think people liked that. You like to see me suffer and rage, but then overcome that hurdle. You see what I'm saying? It's a feeling of overcoming a challenge that people like to see on the stream. Not just, oh, play it for a few minutes, and if I can't beat it immediately, well, screw it, move on to the next. I think people would feel like then the stream is meaningless because it's just it's disposable. You know what I mean? I'm not actually putting in a solid or valid effort to defeat the stage. I'm just giving it's like a tasting rather than a challenge. See what I mean? You're going to a wine tasting to give a sip to each wine instead of actually partaking in a full glass. So I don't honestly know, you know, being very honest here, you know, what would be the better option. I'm leaning towards, if I'm playing a stage and I'm having a lot of fun with the stage, or if I feel that I'm really committed, like if I really, you know, try here, I could persevere, I can beat this stage, I want to, I don't want to quit, I want to actually give it a lot of effort to try to beat it, I think that it's worth it. All right. So I don't know. I think that there's always going to be people on separate sides of the spectrum who believe, oh, you should just go through the next stage, or, oh, no, keep persevering. We'll see. I guess we'll see, but no, I'm not. Fat Mr. Bro, thank you for the tip, but no, I'm not going to commit to only 15 minutes. Like I said, some of the stages that have been the best stages that I've tried in Mario Maker 2, I would have just dropped and given up on if I'd only given the 15 minutes, and we never would have seen some of the cool rage and stuff that's happened so far, right? So there you go. Continuing on. Cat Flap Ninja. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, Cat Flap Ninja, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Cleaned Up a Man 85 has resubbed for 3 months and says, take this Prime sub since you mess with penne pasta. Okay, then. Crazy Spanks has subscribed for 5 months. And he did a Hadouken emote with a beam, which was not mine. It was somebody else's. So it was pretty cool because it's a beam with a Hadouken. It actually kind of looks like a Marvel vs. Capcom Super or something coming out, which is kind of neat. So, so pretty cool. All right, thank you for the resub, Crazy Spanks. Let's see here. Bagel Goose did a 100-bit cheer, and that was the first cheer of today. Let's get Bagel Goose up on the leaderboard before we even continue here. The first and only cheer of today and of the week. All right, and Bagel Goose says the following. Is it okay to toss a pet rock over your head like a bale of hay if startled while playing Apex Legends? A pet rock, I think you could pretty much throw wherever you want. If it damages your room, it's your own fault, right? An actual real pet, like a cat? No, that's fucked up. And of course, what he's referencing, honestly, I don't even know the name of the streamer. There's some streamer who, I guess, has basically had a history of abusing her cats. The only reason I know this is I saw it on social media the past few days. A history of cat abuse. First of all, there's a video of this streamer spitting vodka into the mouth of her cat, which is absolutely fucking disgusting. That's just like gross abuse of a pet. Why would you fucking give alcohol to a pet and then not even, I put out alcohol and it actively licked it of its own choice? No, you spit it into the fucking mouth of your fucking pet? That's fucked. That's really fucked up in my opinion. I'm sorry, that's just gross to me. And now I guess there's another video recently that's emerged where she was playing Apex Legends and got frustrated and grabs her cat from somewhere in front of her. We don't even know where it is. I guess it's off camera. And basically suplexes her cat like a released German suplex over her head. Now she's sitting in a gaming chair, so you know how high back those chairs are. She basically suplexes the cat over her head onto the floor of her streaming room, which is fucked up. You know, it's one thing, I want to pick up the cat and move it because it's in the way. No, I'm going to suplex my cat, like release German suplex, over my fucking head. You know, like, what the fuck is wrong with people? And I'm sorry, that's fucked up. To me, as a person who likes animals, that's fucked up to me. Like, that is mistreatment. I've seen the video. I don't care if it was heat of the moment. That's mistreatment. And apparently the streamer has come out and publicly apologized for this situation. I don't know anything about any repercussions that have happened to this streamer because of it. But to me, I just think it's fucked. Like, if you're going to have animals, you best fucking take care of them because it was your choice and responsibility to take care of that animal. And I don't care if you're good to that animal 99% of the time. Spitting vodka into the mouth of a cat and then suplexing a cat over your head is not acceptable behavior for me, for a responsible pet owner. That's, like, really fucked up, okay? So, that's just my opinion. Listen, I don't work for Twitch. I certainly have no stroke or say, and I'm not going to say, I think that Twitch should do this or that. I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is I agree with people who think that it's fucked up, okay? And personally, I do think that person should be held accountable for their actions, and quite frankly, just those 2 moments of being recorded and broadcast, that person should not be allowed to own pets. They should be told, sorry, we have it documented that you abuse your pets. Those pets are coming with us. So, I'm just saying, okay? All right, that's my opinion. Excuse me. Bagel Goose has also gifted a sub to Iron Chives, who now has had a sub for 6 months. Okay, very nice. Bagel Goose, thank you for the support, not only for the cheer, but also for gifting that sub. Okay? Vote Democrat has done a 101-bit cheer. All right, that makes Vote Democrat the top cheer of the day, so let's get him up on the leaderboard. Hold on a second. Thank you very much, Vote Democrat. I appreciate the cheer. And he says the following. Twitch needs to hold these hoo-has accountable. Permaban her bitch ass. I don't want her on the fucking platform anymore. Listen, I just literally said I don't work for Twitch. I don't know, per their terms of service or per whatever, what kind of steps they should take, if any. That's not my place to judge. It's not. What I'm saying is, I agree that it was messed up, that we have this documented evidence of animal abuse, and that's, up to authorities, whether it's an animal abuse authority, which they exist. I know there's authority that when you see something like that, you basically should come investigate and see what the hell's going on. So, you know, in that case, whether an authority comes and investigates or Twitch takes action, none of my business. But from what I've seen on social media, yeah, it's pretty fucked. It's a pretty fucked up situation. Okay? All right, shout out to Fly Beast. Who has it? Holy shit. Seriously? Fly Beast has subscribed for 42 months. 42 months. Damn. That might be the second longest. I believe the longest sub I have is actually Super Blind Man. I believe that Super Blind Man is actually subscribed for 48 months. But Fly Beast, 42 months. That means that he was subscribed before. You know, I actually streamed on Twitch from 2013 until fall of 2014. Then I left Twitch for YouTube for about 2 years. Then I came back to Twitch in late 2016. And I streamed on here since then. You know, so that's what? About almost 3 more years. So, Fly Beast had to have been subbed to me way back when, right? That's pretty cool. So thank you very much, Fly Beast, for that massive amount of ongoing support. I appreciate that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give credit to the top cheerers of the week. In second place, we've got Big Ol' Goose, and in first place, we've got Vote Democrat. All right, thanks to the top cheers of the week. Obviously, that wasn't going to be long, like I said. It just reset. So I knew that wasn't going to be that big of a deal. But, all right, thank you guys for your support. Thank you. I guess we have it doesn't appear that we have any other contributions to shout out. Infinite says, did my cheer not register last night? Hold on. Actually, good question. Let me see. Oh my God, excuse me. Hold on a second. Let me refresh. You know what, Infinite? Maybe it did. Hold on. I feel bad now. Let me refresh the leaderboard here. Let's see here. Since he said that, I want to make sure that I'm giving credit, and now I feel bad. Maybe he didn't refresh. You know, because here's what happens is overnight, sometimes if my laptop's off, when I boot it up the next day, it'll start giving me the new contributions, but it won't refresh with the ones that happened overnight properly. So it's very possible that you know, your contribution just didn't show up here. Hold on. Actually, what the hell? More stuff just showed up. So first of all, that actually shows Aussie Sly 47 Adam subscribed to the channel. It didn't show me that before, but apparently he did. So thank you, Aussie Sly. I don't know why that wasn't showing in my feed. And scrolling down, yeah, scrolling down, we have 2 contributions overnight. Okay, we had Woody Woodruff, who subscribed to the channel for 19 months overnight. Thank you very much, Woody Woodruff, for a 19-month resub. That is much appreciated. And yeah, Infinite 55 did a 1,000-bit cheer. However, it was 13 hours ago, and the leaderboard actually reset 12 hours ago. So this would make sense why Infinite wasn't showing up on the cheering leaderboard. He got in there right before the cheering leaderboard reset. So that's why he's not showing on the leaderboard. That makes sense. All right, so thank you very much, Infinite, for that 1,000-bit cheer last night. Sorry you're not on the cheering leaderboard. That is something that I don't control. But thank you for letting me know. You know, it sucks that sometimes my thing doesn't refresh here. And like I said, this doesn't even make sense. Aussie Sly Adam just subscribed during the pre-stream, and it didn't show it. Now I refreshed it, and now it does. That's got to be something with Streamlabs. That's, you know, my bad if, you know, the contribution didn't apply or whatever. I'm sorry about that. But, all right, so I think that's going to be it then for the pre-stream. What I'm about to do, I am going to check my emails. I know some people have sent me stages for Mario Maker today, and we're going to see what stages are available. And go from there. And, you know, we're probably going to alternate between, you know, user-generated stage and, you know, a stage that's actually in the game, etc., and go back and forth. So, in fact, holy shit. Wow, wow. Okay, I just refreshed my emails. I've got a lot of suggestions. Holy crap. All right. Woo! So, okay. What the hell? My laptop's frozen here. Ah, it appears that we're at 470 subs. Allow me to update that. That was a lot of subs on pre-stream, guys. So let's update that immediately. Thanks everyone who resubbed today. We're up to 470 subs. That was a good increase for the pre-stream. Thank you very much. All right, let's end the pre-stream and let's jump into some user-created fun. Like I said, I've got quite a lot of levels to check out here. All right. All right, thank you everyone. And let us wait. Wait a minute. I was just about to end pre-stream and someone named Tadpoles Playing Tennis just tipped me $2. Thank you very much to Tadpoles Playing Tennis. Let's get you on the leaderboard, the first tip of the day. Wait a minute. M5 NSX just tipped me $2 as well. He says, I'm still salty that I was outbid last night. Yeah, last night was pretty crazy. So for those who weren't here last night, all right, FYI, my Minecraft stream's recently been pretty interesting because not only has some zany stuff basically been happening every single time I play, but I have a new practice that every week when I play Minecraft, the person who's the top contributor of the night will get something named after them in Minecraft. So for whatever reason, I don't know why, contributions actually had been really low during the stream. So someone who had done, I think it was only like a 500-bit cheer, was actually going to get something named after them. Then all of a sudden, at the end of the stream, a flurry of stuff came in. Like, we ended up getting tips and cheers. And basically, it was, I think, 3 to 4 people were competing against each other in the last, like, 20 minutes of the stream to try to earn something. To earn the spot to get something named. And finally, at the very end of the stream, it ended up being someone who cheered last minute. And it was actually M5 NSX who did 2 significantly generous tips to try to get in there to get the top contribution, but did not get it. So it is what it is. Apologies, M5 NSX. That's the nature of the beast, I guess. But there's always next week, right? There's always next week. So whatever you wanted to have named, keep it in mind, and maybe next week will be your opportunity. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so that is it, guys. Thank you very much for a fun pre-stream. Let's end the pre-stream. Sorry, I forgot to warn you guys I was going to do a bottle crunch. Oh, well. Oops. And we're going to get started. I already have the first created stage lined up here. I've got a ridiculous amount of emails from all of you of suggested stages. So, it should be fun. Okay? Alright, guys. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I just received a $5 tip from Jessica Yaniv saying, it's a sad state of affairs when a lady can't have her hairy balls waxed. Well, there you go. I guess it is. Pretty sad. So, Jessica, thank you for the top tip of the day. $5. And by the way, I am just going to put up an abbreviation, reason being for privacy purposes. If that is a real person, I don't want their name on stream for privacy purposes. So, there you go. Thank you, Jessica, for the $5 tip. Top tip of the day. All right. All right, everyone. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's get set up. And let's get ready for Super Mario Maker 2, the weekly stream of rage. All right. Thanks, and let's do this.